Let's translate some conditional sentences in Arabic. We'll work through these the same way we work through a normal sentence, except when you find your consequence, we'll put a slash there.
Okay.
A new sentence means the start of the consequence.
All right.
Okay, number 1. إن ينصركم الله فلا غالب لكم.
Okay, so this is a conditional sentence because of in.
Right, in is our conditional word.
And then yansur is a present bald active.
Okay.
And then kum is a pronoun attached to an action, so it's receiver.
Okay.
There's no relationship between the word kum and the word Allah because there's two specific nouns.
Okay.
And then the word Allah is a doer because it has the doer label.
Okay.
The u. And then fala is start of a new sentence because of the fa.
Okay.
And
good.
so that's the start of our consequence.
Fa is a good indicator for a start of the consequence.
And then la ghaliba, this is forbidding because we have la.
So when you see la, does that automatically mean it's a forbidding?
Oh, it could be negation, I guess.
Could be negation. Well, what do you see following the la?
A word?
A word. Okay, what kind of word? So remember, if we see a bald action following la, it's forbidding. If we see a normal present tense action following the la, it's negation.
Right.
Does this look like a bald action?
No.
Does it look like a normal present tense?
It doesn't have aton at the beginning.
It doesn't have aton at the beginning, so it's neither bald nor present tense. So what could it be? There was one more kind of la.
It's a noun.
It's a noun, right? It's a noun, and what do we see? What label do we see at the end?
A.
So a noun with a label following a la was...
Oh, complete negation.
Complete negation. Yeah, I don't forget about that one.
All right, so this is an is sentence then.
Yeah.
Because there's no action. So la ghaliba is complete negation, and then lakum is TLDR and it's noun.
Right, and so the break goes
after ghaliba.
Yeah, and there was a template for translating.
Yeah.
These. We'll get to it when we translate. So let's start with the beginning. In yansurkum Allah.
So if.
Right, in is if.
And then start doer action receiver. If Allah.
Let's start with our doer. Yansurkum.
Aids.
Yeah, helps or aids.
You all.
Good. Then the receiver. You all.
And then the start of our consequence. Then. No one will defeat you guys.
So how do we translate la ghaliba lakum? Or how do we translate complete negation usually?
There's absolutely no.
Right. So a ghalib is one who defeats. So la ghaliba lakum is literally
there's absolutely no one who defeats you.
Yeah, and we don't translate the la because we're naturalizing.
Okay.
Yeah. So then there is absolutely no one who defeats you, meaning no one can defeat you.
Okay.
Okay, good. Number 2. لو كانوا عندنا ما ماتوا وما قتلوا.
Okay, this is conditional because of law.
Good, that's our conditional word.
And then kanu is so this is action sentence. Kanu is past active.
Okay.
And the doer is they. And then عندنا is TLDR and it's noun. And then ma is negation word, right?
Yep.
And so negation words always come at the beginning of sentences.
They do, yeah.
And so this is the start of our consequence.
Good.
All right, ma matu. Matu is another action. It's past active.
Good.
And doer is they.
Good.
Wa ma qutilu, this is connected to it. Qutilu is past, but it's passive because we have the u at the beginning and the e on the second to last.
Right,
and they as well. Doer is they.
Good. Or the subdoer.
Subdoer, yeah.
Okay, translation. Law was.
Had, and always translates to the past tense.
Good.
So had they been.
Right. Kana means were, but you don't say had they were, you say had they
been.
Good.
Inda near us.
Yeah, near us or with us.
And then we said this starts the consequence. So then they would not have died because law always translates to the past.
Good.
So they would not have died, nor qutila, so it's passive, so subdoer was action, so nor would they have been killed.
Good. And we don't have to repeat the subdoer since it's the same.
So they wouldn't have died or been killed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it easy and natural. Okay, number 3. إن تبدوا شيئا أو تخفوه فإن الله كان بكل شيء عليما. There's a little cheat for you there.
Oh. Okay.
Consequence already marked, but work through it.
Alright. So, well, there's the fa there, so
yeah.
That's the easy one. Okay, in tubdu, so in, and then tubdu is present action. It's bald because there's no noon at the end.
Right, and we know in makes bald.
If it's present, yeah.
Right.
So. And then this is active because we don't have an sound.
Right, there's no sound. We would need to make it passive.
But second to last ba doesn't have an sound, so this is just active.
Right, and what's our doer?
You all.
Good.
Ta and una.
Mm-hmm.
Shay'an is receiver because of the N label.
Good.
And then aw means or, right?
Yeah, it's a connector.
A connector, so it's connecting. Tukhfuhu is an action.
Right.
So it's connecting back to tubdu.
Good.
So tukhfu is, again, present, active, because there's no sound, and bald. And then the hu is receiver because it is pronoun attached to an action.
Good.
And then we already have our consequence marked, but we also know that it would be the start because of the fa. فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمًا. So this is an action sentence because
action?
Yeah,
what
kana is our action.
Okay.
It is past.
Okay.
And it is active. And yeah.
What's the doer?
It's gonna be before in Allah because in a sentence starter and its noun always acts as a doer in an action sentence.
Good.
And then bi kulli is TLDR in its noun. And then kulli is always connected to what comes after.
Right. Just meaning wise.
Shay'in aliman is general and noun and description.
So here we're actually going to look at the labels, right? We have a in on shay'in and then an n on aliman. And in descriptive, the labels will match.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And so since the labels don't match, we know that there's a break here.
Oh, okay. I seem to remember maybe we mentioned that once.
It's not a hint we always have to use, but once in a while comes in handy.
Okay, so there's a break there, I guess.
Yeah, there is a break there.
And then
you'll see when we come to translation.
And then bikulli shay'in is TLDR phrase, and then aliman I guess would be receiver because it has the N label.
Yeah. Okay.
So
let's translate that.
If you all reveal a thing, or I guess anything.
Yeah.
Or hide it. Then certainly Allah has always been.
Good.
And then we translate the receiver knowledgeable about or in regards to everything.
Yeah. Knowing of or about everything. Good. And yeah, when you see kana with Allah translates as has always been. So remember earlier you had that confusion about shay'in and aliman, right? Saying that it might have been a description.
Right.
Right? But if it was a description, how would the translation of this sentence, how would it have looked?
Every knowing
thing. Right? Allah has been over every knowing thing, which makes no sense.
Right.
Right? So, you know, even if you had marked it as a descriptor, once you come to the translation, you would have seen that it wouldn't have made sense, and there has to be a break in between those.
Okay.
Number 4. لو شاء الله ما أشركنا.
Alright, so law is the conditional word. Sha'a is our action.
Okay.
It's past tense. And it is active.
Okay.
And then the word Allah is the doer because of the U label. And then ma ashrakna, ma is a negation word. So that comes at the beginning of the sentence. So that's the start of our consequence.
Good.
And then ashrakna is another past active. And the doer is we.
Good. Now it tells us we. Easy peasy. Let's translate.
So law translates as had. Had Allah willed.
We're going to start with our doer, then our action. Had Allah willed.
We would not have.
Good, because there's a negation. So we would not have.
Associated partners.
Good. Meaning with him. Okay. Number 5. وَإِن تُؤْمِنُوا وَتَتَّقُوا فَلَكُمْ أَجْرٌ عَظِيمٌ.
Alright, conditional sentence. تؤمنوا is our action. It's present, it is active, and it is bald.
Sure, it's active, UI.
UI is only passive for past tense.
Right.
وَتَتَّقُوا, this is a connector while it's connecting the two actions. So they're the same type of action. فَلَكُمْ, this starts our consequence because of the fa.
Okay, tell me what the doer is for both of these. تؤمنوا وتتقوا.
You all.
Right.
Because of ta and una.
Ta plus unas, you all. And then we're talking about the start of the consequence. فَلَكُمْ.
فَلَكُمْ. So yeah, it's the start of consequence because of fa.
Okay.
And then lakum is TLDR and it's noun. Kum is not related to ajrun because it's specific followed by general. So we have a break there. And then ajrun alim is general, noun, and description.
Good. So that is the descriptive fragment. Okay, let's translate. In tu'minu wa tattaqu.
If you all believe and are conscious of God or conscious of Allah.
Okay.
Then, and our consequence is an is sentence.
Right.
Then for you all is a great reward, or you will have a great reward.
Good. For you all doesn't really translate naturally. Yeah. And then we're talking about Day of Judgment, so.
Yeah, and in pushes things to the future.
Future anyways, right? You will have a great reward. Good. Number 6. إذا فعلوا فاحشة أو ظلموا أنفسهم ذكروا الله فاستغفروا لذنوبهم.
Okay, conditional sentence.
Our conditional word is
إذا.
إذا.
فعلوا is past active and they.
Good.
فاحشة is receiver because of the end label. And then أو is a connector word and it's connecting the two actions.
Good.
Which is so ظلموا is also past active.
Good.
And they. Anfusa is general, hum is specific.
Okay.
So that's possessive.
Good.
And then together they're receiver because of the label. And then ذكروا, so this is an action, so it's starting the start of our consequence.
Right. New action, new sentence.
New action, new sentence, and there's no connector letter coming in between.
Here we had ow in between them, so we know it was continuing. But here it's just a fresh action.
So ذكروا is past active. They. And then the word Allah is the receiver. And then فاستغفروا is new sentence.
Right.
New action, which is also past active. They.
Good. And
then li dhunubi is TLDR and it's noun. Dhunubi is general. Him is specific. And so that's possessive.
Good. That's possessive. Okay, let's translate. إذا.
Okay, if, when.
When, إذا is when.
They did.
So إذا pushes, remember the rule about translating إذا, it pushes.
Oh, in and إذا make it in the present or future in terms of meaning.
So when they
do,
not did. So when they do.
An indecency, I guess, or commit an indecent act.
When they do or commit an indecency.
Or when they wrong themselves. And then this is the start of our consequence. So can we add a then even though it's not there in the Arabic? Because, or like a comma.
Yeah, a comma. A comma is kind of commonplace for marking the space between your condition and your consequence.
Okay, they remember or mention.
Remember or mention.
Allah. Then they ask forgiveness for their sins.
Good. And then our possessive, their sins. Okay. Number 7. لو أن أنزل علينا الكتاب لكنا أهدى منهم.
Okay. So conditional.
Okay.
And law is the conditional word. And anna is a sentence starter and it's noun.
Okay.
Unzila is past active. No, past passive because of the ui. And then alayna is TLDR and it's noun.
Okay.
And then al-kitab. Oh, and then na is not related to al-kitabu because they're two specific nouns, so we have a break there. And then al-kitab was just on its own.
Okay.
Because lakunna is starting our consequence because of the new action and the la.
Okay. How do we sort al-kitab?
The u tells us that it's subdoer.
Yeah, subdoer for unzila.
Lakunna is so the start of a consequence. It's an action.
What's the la doing there?
It's marking the start of the consequence for law.
Right.
Kunna is past, active, and we.
Yeah, the na there. Past active we.
And then ahda minhum. Well, ahda doesn't have a label because of the alif.
Okay, so how are we going to know how to sort it?
Well, we already have our doer and our action.
Right, the doer is embedded here, so the only thing that's left for ahda is
the receiver. And then minhum is TLDR and it's noun. It's not connected to ahda because it's TLDR.
Right. Okay, let's translate that.
So law had. Anna that we.
So law anna actually is the same as law. You'll see them used interchangeably in the Quran. So it just translates as had.
Okay. So we're not going to translate the anna at all?
Yeah, we won't translate it. It's just the same as law.
Or the pronoun attached to it. Okay. So had. I guess it's hard to ignore it.
Right.
Okay, so had. And then so we start with our subdoer. The book.
Okay, good. Start with subdoer. Had the book.
Been sent. Upon us.
Okay, alayna, upon us. Or to us.
Then we.
Okay, we. Start with our doer in kunna.
We would have been.
We would have been because of the had. It would have been
more guided from them.
Not from them. More guided. You're more something, not from someone, but than someone.
Oh, so more guided than them?
Yeah, than them.
Okay, I see.
TLDR naturalization. We would have been more guided than them. Okay. Number 8. إذا ذكر الله وجلت قلوبهم وإذا تليت عليهم آياته زادتهم إيمانا.
Okay, so conditional sentence or conditional word is إذا. Dhukira is past, passive because of the ui.
Good.
And then, yeah, that's it. And then the word Allah is the subdoer because it has the u label. And then wajilat is the start of the consequence because that's another action.
Good. And the wow here is part of the action.
Yeah, it's the vocabulary there, wajila. So wajilat is past, active. And then qulubu is general, hum is specific. So that's possessive.
Good.
And then together that is it's a doer because of the u label on qulubu. And then wa idha tuliyat. So this is the start of another conditional sentence?
Right, because we have a idha, so it's another conditional sentence.
Okay, and then tuliyat is our action. It's past.
Okay.
It's also passive because of the ui.
Good.
Tuliyat, and then past passive. And then alayhim TLDR and it's noun.
Okay.
Him is not related to ayatu because him is specific and ayatu is general.
Good.
Ayatu is general and hu is specific, so those are possessive.
Okay.
And then zadathum, so that's the start of our consequence.
Right, because we're looking at another conditional sentence. So how would we translate or sort ayatuhu?
It's the subdoer of tuliyat because of the u label.
Good.
Oh no, because of the atu label.
Yeah, atu.
Okay.
Ayatu.
Zadat. gosh, we have so many corrections tomorrow. Zadat is so this is the start of our consequence because that's an action. Zadat is the doer, or sorry, it's an action. It is active and past.
Okay.
And then hum is receiver because it's a pronoun attached to an action. And then hum is not related to imanan because it's specific and general. And so I guess imanan is second receiver.
Yep.
And then the doer of zadat is embedded.
It's embedded. Good. Okay, translation. إذا ذكر الله.
So one. So subdoer was action. So one Allah.
Normally subdoer was action, but we're looking at a ida sentence.
So it pushes to the present.
So when Allah
is mentioned.
Good.
And then doer is qulubuhum, their hearts. Are humbled.
Right. When Allah is mentioned, their hearts are humbled.
And when and then our subdoer was ayatuhu. When his signs are recited, because Ida pushes it to the present, are recited.
Another passive here.
To them.
Good.
Zadat, is the pronoun in zadat talking about the ayat?
Yep.
Okay, then they increase them in faith.
Good. We're adding the in there.
Can you say it increases their faith?
You could. That's a way to naturalize it. But it's more accurate to translate both as receivers, right? Because that's what they are.
Okay.
And then you just add a TLDR in there for naturalization.
All right.
Because if you say it increases their faith, sounds like you're translating a possessive. Okay. Well, it's the same idea, but it's not perfectly accurate.
All right.
Okay, number 9. قالوا لو هدانا الله لهديناكم.
Okay, so action sentence. قالوا is an action. It's past, active, they.
Okay.
And then we start our quote at لو. It's the start of a conditional sentence. And then هدانا. Hada is the action, right?
Hada is the action.
And it is past, active. And then na is a attached pronoun.
Right. Which makes it
receiver. And then na and the word Allah are not related because they're specific nouns. And then the word Allah is the doer.
Good.
Because it has the u label. And then la hadaynakum, the start of our consequence. Because the la marks the start of a consequence in a law sentence.
Good.
And we have a new action. Hadayna is past, active.
Okay.
And the doer is we.
Right, because we have the sukun in na.
And then kum is the receiver because it is pronoun attached to an action.
Good. Let's translate.
Okay, they said.
They said.
Had.
And start of the quote.
And then doer had Allah guided us.
Good. Doer. Action. Receiver. Had Allah guided us.
We would have guided you all.
We would have guided you all. Good. Okay, number 10. إذا دعي الله وحده كفرتم وإن يشرك به تؤمنون.
Okay, so إذا is a conditional word. Du'ya is our action.
Okay.
It is past.
It's past, yeah, because of the fatha.
It is passive because we have ui.
Good, u and e on the second to last.
And then the word Allah is a doer or
it's passive.
Subdoer because of the u label. And then wahda is
wahdahu just means alone. You don't have to label it.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a set word.
All right. And then kafartum is new action, so this is the start of our consequence. And kafartum is past, active, you all.
Good.
And then that mark tells us that it is new sentence. وَإِن يُشْرَكْ بِهِ تُؤْمِنُوا. Okay, so this is another conditional sentence within. Yushrak is present, bald, because of in, and then it is passive because we have u'a.
Good.
Bihi is TLDR in its noun. And then tu'minu starts our consequence because it is a new action.
Right.
And it is present, bald, active, and you all.
Good. Ta and una. You all. Okay, let's translate that. Ida.
When.
And subduer.
Allah.
Allah. Subduer was action, but Ida makes it
Present.
okay. So when Allah
Is. Called upon.
Yeah. Called upon.
Oh, when Allah alone is called upon?
Yeah, wahdahu. When Allah alone is called upon, kafartum.
You all disbelieve.
Again, present tense because of the
Ida.
Wa in yushrak bihi.
And if.
Right, and is if. So yushrak bihi.
Yushrak. Ashraka is to associate partners.
Okay.
So to make that passive, partners are associated.
Right.
Subduer was action. So what partners are associated with him?
Associated with him.
You all believe.
Good. You all believe. Just a few more. The long drill.
Yeah.
Okay, number 11. إذا جاءك المنافقون قالوا نشهد إنك لرسول الله والله يعلم إنك لرسوله والله يشهد إن المنافقين لكاذبون.
Such a long one too. Okay, conditional sentence.
Okay.
Ida is a conditional word. Ja'a is our action. It's past, active. Ka is a receiver because it's pronoun attached to an action. Ka and al-munafiquna are not related because it's two specific nouns.
Right. And
al-munafiquna is the doer because of the una label.
Good.
Qalu starts our consequence because it's a new sentence. Qalu is an action. It is past, active, and they. And then we start a quote.
Right, because qala makes a quote.
Nashhadu is present, active, we.
Good.
Innaka so inna is a sentence starter, so it's starting a new sentence. And the new sentence is an is sentence because there's no action.
Right.
So inna is related to ka because it is sentence starter in its noun. And then ka is not related to la rasul because that's a TLDR.
It's not a TLDR. The TLDR is not la, it's li. Unless it's attached to a pronoun, then it's la. So this is it's actually an emphasizer la. We haven't studied it yet, but we will.
Oh, okay, there it's
just there for emphasis.
Oh, there it's in the hint. Okay, so we just ignore the la.
Yeah. You don't have to label it.
So it's specific followed by general, so it's a break.
Right, that's a break there. So.
And then Rasul is general. The word Allah is specific. So that is a possessive.
Possessive. Okay, let's translate the first part and then label up the second part.
All right.
So إذا جاءك المنافقون.
So when, and then endure the hypocrites. Come because either pushes the meaning to the present.
Very good. Come
to you. They say.
Good start of our consequence. They say, and then the quote.
Nashhadu, we testify.
Yeah, we testify or bear witness.
Certainly, you.
Okay.
Are.
Certainly, you are.
The messenger of Allah. Period.
Good. Okay. Now let's work through that second part.
Okay. Wallahu ya'lamu innaka la rasuluhu. So this is an action sentence because of ya'lamu.
Good.
Ya'lamu is present. It is active.
Good.
And yeah. And then the word Allah is the doer because it's a word with the doer label coming before the action. Innaka is starting a new sentence because it's a sentence starter.
Okay.
And new sentence is sentence because there's no action. So inna is related to ka because it is sentence starter in its noun. And then ka and la rasulu, there's a break because it's specific followed by general.
Good.
And then rasulu is general who is specific, so that's possessive.
Good.
Wallahu, so this is starting a new sentence because you have two unlike things. You have a possessive and a noun.
Right, so the wow here is breaking.
It's creating a new sentence. And then yashhadu is action sentence. And then it is present active.
Good.
And then the word Allah is the doer because it's a word with the doer label coming before the action. And then inna is starting a new sentence because sentence starter always starts a new sentence. Inna al-munafiqina is sentence starter and it's noun.
Good.
And then al-munafiqina and la-kadhibun are not related because al-munafiqun is specific and kadhibuna is general.
Good. So there's a break there. And again we see our emphasizer la rasuluhu and la kadhibun. Okay, let's translate that second part. Wallahu ya'lamu.
Okay, and Allah with emphasis.
Right, because it's coming before.
Allah knows. Certainly you are his prophet.
Right. Certainly you innaka, and then the is, and then his prophet. Possessive.
And Allah. Yashhadu against emphasis on Allah. Allah testifies.
Good.
Certainly the hypocrites.
Okay.
Are liars.
Very good. You made it through that long one.
And there's so many sentence breaks. I've never seen so many sentence breaks in my life.
There's a lot of sentence breaks in one ayah.
Yeah.
Are liars. Okay. Second to last one. Okay. إن تعذبهم فإنهم عبادك وإن تغفر لهم فإنك أنت العزيز الحكيم.
Okay, in is conditional sentence.
Okay.
Tu'adhib is present, it's active, it is bald, and then hum is pronoun attached to an action, so it is receiver. And then fa'innahum fa starts start of a consequence, so put a Mars sentence break there. Innahum is a sentence starter and it's noun.
Good.
Hum is specific, ibadu is general, so we have a break there.
Okay, good.
Ibadu is general, ka is specific, so that's possessive.
Okay.
And then this is a new sentence.
Okay.
In telfid, so this is another conditional sentence. Telfid is present, it is bald, it is active, and then lahum is TLDR and it's noun. And then fa'innaka starts a new sentence, so this is a consequence.
Good.
And then innaka is sentence starter and it's noun. And then enta is a pronoun. It's an independent pronoun in the middle of a sentence. So we call this the emphasizer pronoun.
Emphasizer pronoun. And what do we know about the is in emphasizer pronoun sentences?
The is goes after the emphasizer pronoun.
Right,
so that's where we put our is.
Good.
And then al-aziz al-hakim.
Well, are they describing each other?
No, because they're two names of Allah. Right. And descriptions don't describe each other.
Right, the names of Allah don't describe each other. Okay, let's translate. So, in tu'adhibhum. Where's my doer there? You didn't tell me what the doer is?
Must be embedded because there's no outside.
Right, and it's...
Yushi they.
Yushi they. Okay, let's try translating and we'll see what makes most sense.
So, if somebody punishes them,
who has the power to punish?
Allah. If you.
So yeah, if you. This is Isa alayhi salam talking to Allah on the Day of Judgment.
Oh. Okay.
So he's saying if you punish them.
Meaning
his followers.
Okay.
So if you punish them.
Then certainly. They are. Your servants.
Right. They are your servants.
And if you forgive them.
Good.
So telfid, I'm guessing, is the same pronoun as tribe. Forgive them, then certainly you, lots of emphasis there because of the emphasizer pronoun, are the authoritative and the wise.
Good. Are the authoritative or mighty and the wise. Last one. Okay. وإذا تتلى عليهم آياتنا قالوا قد سمعنا لو نشاء لقلنا مثل هذا.
Alright, so conditional sentence.
Okay.
Tutla is present. Passive.
How do you know?
Because of the u and the second to last.
Good.
Present passive. And then alayhim is TLDR and its noun. And then him is not related to ayatu because it's specific followed by general. Ayatu is general, na is specific. So that's possessive.
Good.
And then qalu starts the consequence.
Good.
Because it's a new sentence. And qalu is past, active, and they.
Okay.
And then qad sami'na, that starts a new sentence or it starts a quote because of qalu.
Quote. You have to label qad.
Okay. Sami'na is past, active.
Okay. And the doer
is we.
Okay.
And then law nasha'u, this is new sentence because law is another conditional word.
Right.
Nasha'u is present, active, we.
Okay.
And then laqulna, this is starting the start of the consequence of for law. Qulna is past, active, we.
Good.
And then mithla is general and hada is specific, so possessive.
Okay.
And then it's also receiver because of the receiver label on mithla.
Good. Okay, let's translate.
Alright, so when.
Ida.
And then start with our subdoer. Our signs.
Good. Starting with the subdoer. I don't think we actually mentioned that this was the subdoer, but it is because of the u.
Of the atu.
Yeah, atu. When our signs
are recited. Upon them.
Upon them or to them more naturally.
We say they say.
They say, not they said.
Because of the ida. Qad sami'na. So, sami'na is past, but are we going to translate it as present because it's in a conditional sentence?
No, so only the condition and the consequence translate as present future. But this is starting a quote.
Okay.
So this is what they're saying.
So it's independent of the...
It's independent of the condition and the consequence.
Okay. So they say, we have heard?
Yeah, qad is certainly. And then...
Certainly, we heard.
We have heard.
And then law nasha, that's a new sentence.
Right.
And then law nasha. So nasha is present, but we're going to translate as past because of law, right?
Right, so we're starting another conditional sentence.
So had we?
Yeah, had we...
wished or willed.
Had we willed, right, past because law pushes to the past. Had we willed.
We would have said.
We would have said.
Like this? Or something like this?
Yeah, something like this. They're talking about the Quran.
Who's they?
The Quraysh.
Oh, okay.
They're saying basically it's nothing special.
Oh. But they were never able to, like, compete.
No, they weren't.
Oh. But they were still, they're just bragging.
Yeah.
I see.
It was just denial.